Yes, this is Lisa Marie. Hey, y'all. Hope you're doing excellently. I'm doing very well. Today is the day I leave. I still got a long time, y'all. I'm not leaving the house till about 12 noon. Get to the airport about 12:15. I like to give myself 2 hours, even when I do domestic flights, but especially international flights, because don't nobody want to be stuck in another country when you want to ready to go home. So I definitely give myself 2 hours. Hola, Nicole. So tell me about y'all. Do y'all give yourself that 2 to 3 hours? Are you wanting to get to the airport early? Do you just get there right on time? How do you feel about that? Like, I'm so curious because for me, if I when I get there early, I feel good. I feel settled. Usually I have stuff to do. I could work on stuff I could answer emails because I haven't probably done that on my vacation or my travels. Like, it's a lot that I could do, and I just love it. And it seems to go fast. Those 2 hours go so fast. So even after you check in all that, you might still have a good hour and a half. It goes so fast. So I'll do 2 hours, but my man likes to run to the gate. Oh, okay. Latanya says, good morning. It depends on where I'm flying from. Just Latanya, okay. Nicole says, yes, at the gate. Yes, I got that. Emma says, hello. Hey, Lisa. Hey. Oh, yeah, I can't do it. Good morning, M Love. So question is, when you travel, do you like to get there 2 hours early at least, or do you, Latana said it depends. Nicole says she likes to get there early, but her man likes to get there right on time, so to speak. Yes, I'm the same way. I travel tomorrow. I'll be there 2 hours early. Yes, Kim Diaz says 2 hours early. Yes, I love it. I need that time. For me, it don't matter where I'm going. I want to sit there. I want to be, hey, Tina. I want to be like I'm good. And then I want to have that relaxed feeling. I think, I haven't ran for a plane since I was from living in New York, or I'm sorry, left New York, was living in New York, moved to California, and that was in the 90s. I was used to run for the plane. I like to get my magazines, trail mix, and people watch me too. Good morning. Hey, Beverly. Beverly, question is, when you travel, do you really do that 2 hour ahead of time thing, or do you just kind of find yourself just getting there right on time, or are you even a person who be running to the gate? Like I said, I haven't ran to the gate since in the 90s. I used to do it all the time. There was times that, it was the nick of time. I hated it. I think actually one time, now that I think about it, I might have even missed the flight because they closed that door. They closed that door. That's the worst feeling in the world, isn't it? Don't know when the next one coming or why. Oh my God. Good morning, Lakeisha. Like, I can't, when I think about it, it makes me feel, I get anxiety. I always do too think like that's the mature. Like, I think I learned a lot. I learned a lot about this trip about myself. And one of them is the maturity level of Lisa Marie has definitely changed things. The things I used to do and the way I used to do things when I was younger, I just don't do it. And it's so wonderful when I say why when you travel, you get to see yourself, because there's other people that, especially if you do those tours or excursions, you're traveling with a lot of younger people. Younger people do things way differently. Like, younger people is just, we were young ones too, right? Younger, because we ain't that damn old, but younger. And I realized that's something about me. I would be sitting there, la, 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 la. Like you said, I'll be eating my little chips, I love bringing my little snacks. You're right, maybe I get a magazine every once in a while. I people watch. For me too, I talk to y'all. And that takes up time anyway. So for that alone too, I got the YouTube, so that probably changes things up. Because before I know it, it'd be time to go. And what I love about airports, I don't know, I know it's international. Like when I was in the DR airport, this airport, and I think Trinidad and Tobago airport, I don't remember it had a plug for the wall to plug your phone charger in, but I don't remember it having, like, when you get to the States, I'm sure maybe some European countries too, I don't know, I just say in the States, like, it'd be late, they have like stations to charge up, yes. Super early, yes, Beverly, yeah, okay, me too, yes. Yeah, they got like stations, so like in Newark Airport, most of them, like, I think Newark was the first time that I really saw like those stations where you sit at tables and it's large, and they're charging stations. That's what they are, Even in Sapelo Island in Brunswick, that very small airport had a little charging port where people could sit. You can charge at the same time. I love that. I love that they realize that people's cell phone is more importante. Like, it's real important to them, and they should make sure that you accommodate you by making sure you could charge your stuff. So I like that. But when I was in Piarco Airport, which is in TNT, good morning, Renetta. I ain't seen no charging port. I mean, if they had it, I ain't see it. I just had to find a socket in the wall, and me and the flight attendant was both sharing the little. She had the top socket, I had the bottom. Like we was seriously trying to charge our phone. So yes, yes, that's exactly right. Nicole, laptops too for yes, for business travelers. Yeah, and I get that, and I love that. That's that. The states do that well, so I love that. And do airports feel like they got bigger? Like airports are big to me. Like I never get the gate that's near the gate. Like when I come in, like my gate be like far. Like I feel like traveling, you kind of got to be in shape a little bit, or like yeah, because that's another thing too. Now stopovers you can't do anything about. It's another thing I find. I don't like short stop. I can't. Okay, maybe I don't love long stopovers, although they don't bother me. But short stopovers are dangerous sometimes. If they less than an hour and your gate is 15 and your other gate is at 100, let's just say that because I think Newark is big like that. I'm not coming into Newark, but I did notice that. Miami, I'm sure too, is big. Yes, they have luxury stores and restaurants and larger gates. Yes, right? And when you go and you get out a little short time, you be running. I don't like that short time. Another thing too is I like to be at the gate when they're boarding. You know, they board 30 minutes ahead before you leave. I want to be at the gate when you call my zone number. I want to make sure I'm there. Like I want to be there for the boarding. Like I get there at 30 minutes, so I know my plane leaves at, let's say, 2:45. I'm gonna make sure that I'm there. That's why I get there 2 hours early at 2:15 when that gate start boarding, because that's what I like as well. And too short, sometimes when I'm looking at a flight, y'all, and if it's the layover is just a little too short, I try not to do it. Let me tell you why you want to allow for that. Planes coming late, honey. They have to taxi in. It might be a little thing with the door, or the air traffic controller told the pilot to hold it up. I've had those. Now that has happened to me where sometimes the flight attendants, if they on it, some of them don't do it. They'll tell the other passengers, they have to ask them because they don't have to do it. Could you let the other passengers that's trying to go to their connecting flights, get off the plane? I don't like it. I realized I want a 2 hour at least, hour and a half to 2 hours. But let me tell you what I do like about the plane. So let's say I'm going to Miami. So when I come from Colombia, of course I'm going into Miami. And in Miami, they usually, those flights, the airlines know they give you time because they know you got to go through customs. And I really like that. Although I've had some close calls after customs, but going through customs is nice. Another thing, tell me, have you noticed this? I remember when I first used to travel internationally, they used to give you, DR still did it, but they would give you the customs forms so you could fill out. Now they don't do that. Well, when I was coming into Colombia, there was no custom form. I just went through customs to get out. There was no form. I love that. I think that's a hassle. You're on the plane. Most people don't have pens. Like, no. Now, I remember coming through Newark, they did it even differently. They did it where you basically do everything at the computer. So you come into Newark, and there's these computers or these kiosks, and you just do everything there. You put your pen. I like that new way, instead of having to fill it out on the plane, do those 2 pieces of paper. Like, I love it. So and I love the countries. Let me see, Trinidad. I don't remember having to fill out the custom papers on the plane in Trinidad, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But I know coming into Colombia, you didn't fill out the custom papers. There was one. Yeah, I think it was Trinidad. I didn't have to do it, but you do go customs now, and you do need to know the address you're going to stay at. The name would be helpful as well. Belly says, on my flight next month, I only have 45 minutes to make my connection. I know I'll be, oh yeah, you're going to be running. You're going to be running, but you could do it. So yeah, you're going to do it and you're going to make it. But yeah, that 45 minutes, like sometimes I be like, why they know 45 minutes? They know that's short because every minute count, but that's okay. And that's usually when you got 45 minutes, you're in the back of the plane. Because for me, I'm always in zone 6. Like, for me, zone 5. When I buy my ticket, and the airline is like creep. Like now they got you. Okay, yeah, you get a seat without them choosing. If you can't choose your seat, do you notice this? You don't get to choose. Okay, you buy your basic economy ticket, and you don't get to choose your seat, which means they're gonna give you the middle seat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh, okay, we might have to hold on. Let me do it right now. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna just start because I can see trolls is coming. So yes, good. Okay, good, good, good. So, yeah, it's deep. It's deep. So I forgot what I was gonna say. I saw the troll. I had to get rid of that because we don't have no time for that. But yeah, the airport is definitely, it's something. But I feel like now, I feel like I fly so much, I got the whole thing down. Another thing that I noticed too, this is me. Like, I remember when I was younger, especially when I had locks and I was going to Trinidad, yeah, they were stopping me, pulling me to the side, checking me twice. Now, I rarely get checked twice. Sometimes I even they let me go on the TSA pre-line. Like, I find, my ex said something about that is true. Like, when you're a little older, after a certain age, I noticed they're a little easier on you. They don't expect you, I guess, to be some type of terrorist at 50 plus. I don't know if that's it, but I noticed traveling older is a lot easier. I would even say, somebody asked me, and I remember it was on my Instagram, and you might actually be watching me here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sheila. You might be actually watching me here, but you had asked, is it safe to travel to Colombia as a solo traveler, right? That's a great question. As a solo woman traveler, because there's solo men travelers, and I was talking to the guy from Norway when I was at the cooking class, and he was saying, he was like, yeah, he said, oh, yeah. He said, I do have some privilege being, he should have said a white male, but he said, anyway, it's okay. He said a male, which is true. Men ain't gonna approach men the same way as they do women. And he said, so I could imagine being a woman traveling alone. I will say this. I will say that for me, I think the younger women have way more of an issue because I think that men that's gonna prey on women, they're gonna prey on the young ones first. I really do because they feel like it's easier. I feel like most men don't prey on me, or I don't really have issues. So when you ask me about Colombia traveling solo, now, and all the video shows it, so I ain't gonna sit here and act all tough. I was concerned, I was traveling alone, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to travel alone, da 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 da. It was my first time for real. It was everything. It was everything. Think about it this way. You coming in, you're going to get in the taxi that everybody else is getting into. You ask the airport people which taxis they would recommend that's outside, and they're going to tell you. You know your address, you're going to get to your place. Now, in my case, it was Airbnb, and they wasn't responsive, but they was never responsive, so that was on me, although I got my money back, so that was cool. Right? You're going to get to your place. You're going to go. Once you get to your place, if you set up that's why I'm saying for those that feel a little leery about being a solo traveler, you might feel a little scared. I'm going to say to you, get on those tours. If you are in a hotel, the hotels got tours galore that they set up the whole thing for you. Even when I was in my Airbnb in Tobago, specifically Tobago, they set up that tour that I did to I forget Pelican. I'm gonna say they know they in Pelican Bay. I can't remember what it is, but Nylon Pool and all of that. They set that up. That was them. Pigeon Point. They set that up, and everybody told me hotels set up the tours for you. So now, if you're in a hotel, you good. They setting up the tours. They do everything. They gonna call a taxi for you. They gonna do everything. I think that's the advantage of being in a hotel too. They got you. I really believe that they have you, and they're gonna keep you safe. Think about it. As a tourist, it is to the advantage of the country to make sure that you as a tourist feel safe because they want you to keep coming back. And so I found that in the DR too. Tourist areas they're very protected. I'm not saying things can't happen. I mean, you do your own thing, but I feel like tourist areas are very protected. I wouldn't see there's no way that you could be anything could happen. I mean, things could happen, but I think you're gonna be fine. Another thing is, the same way that you walking down the street in Detroit or Oakland or Durham, like you looking, you think, it's really people, all right, you using the same senses. You using the same senses. Let me tell you, I don't leave my purse. When I have my purse, if it's not with somebody I trust, I'll be like, could you watch this because I'm going in the water. Like, I'm not leaving my purse on the stairs. I'm not leaving my drink by itself with anybody, my can of beer. I'm not leaving that. I'll drink it or I'll throw it away, but I'm not coming back for it. And I'm not going to a club, so don't let nobody gonna slip me a Mickey anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like that's being safe. Like I don't do that. Another thing, like I'm like my toughness comes out when I travel. Like if some brother coming up on me, like I'm like gay, porque, like or no como, or like what? Like gay, like what you want, what you say, what you like. They know like I'm cool. They get it. They get it real. Another thing is, I'm telling y'all, I could honestly say, learning those few words in Spanish, it helps tremendously Whatever country, if you got, to me, you can say it don't, for everybody say you don't need to learn Spanish to travel. I feel like, why not? Why not know some? I negotiated, I was seeing my friends, the ones that was, the couple that was also on the tour with us, I was watching them as because she spoke Spanish, her man didn't, but she did. Oh, she was negotiating it down. After a while, I was like, everything, I could do that. She's like, yeah, you can. She told me, you don't know Spanish. You could go. I was negotiating everything at the pool. When we was at the La Playa Blanca, and I kept saying La Blanca, it's the beach, it's the white beach, La Playa Blanca. No, I was like, no, papi, no. Papi, come on, papi, come on. What? Like, I was there, like, papi, 15, uno para 15? No, papi, no uno para 15. Papi, 2, 15. Nana, papi, 3, 15 para 15. Like, por 15. Yeah, and once they realize, you can negotiate, know your numbers, at least know up to 20. Know your numbers, and they will always go down. Nah, I said, un momento, I'll see you later, 1 minute, bye. No bueno, no bueno. And like really negotiate with them. They kind of expect you to. They rose the price from the beginning. They got these little souvenirs. He talked about quince like $15. Then he said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you tres por $25, so the 25. No, papi. No, we're not going to do that, okay? I'm going to tell you what we're going to do, So I loved it. It's fun. It's exciting to bargain, but it's especially to do it in another language. So then they be like, you Colombian. Be like, no, I'm not Colombian. But, yeah, so learning them words, them words is dope. Like, it's fun talking in Spanish and getting to know people. And like, I met a guy, and he said his name was Pedro. And I was like, oh, Pedro. And I said, okay, hola, Pedro, and I told him my name. And he's like, then he tried to say Peter. I said, oh, no. And I said, Español solamente. He's like, oh, like he loved that. I was like, I don't want you to change your name or put the English version of your name. I heard you. Okay, Pedro. I know how to say it, It's fun, y'all. It's fun talking Spanish. And it was deep because most Black Americans, I'm not going to say most of the Black Americans that were on the tour, not one of them spoke Spanish except for the one woman that I was with. She spoke Spanish. And some did a little bit, and I thought that was helpful. I feel like, and so, because they was relying, just to let you know, they was relying on me. They were like, you speak Spanish, could you ask them? But it'd be such basic things, right? They was relying on me after the other sister that was really knowing Spanish was gone. So I'm really encouraged to learn more Spanish. I love it. I love talking Spanish to Spanish speakers. I love it. I can't explain it. It is like the thrill. It makes you feel confident. It makes you feel like you're going to be okay. And it's a lot that I understand. So when people talk to me, I'll answer. Sometimes I answer in English because I don't know how to say it back. That's amazing that the mind can do that. How do you understand what somebody's saying, but you can't necessarily answer them back? First of all, you can answer them back in the language. You might be a little nervous, you're unsure, or your grammar's not that good. Now, that's all my things. Nervous, unsure, and the grammar's not good. So you know what? Then I just say it word for word. I know every word that I want to say. They will correct you in a nice way with the grammar. You should always go for it. They will correct you with the grammar, and then you will forever know how to say that. So, because Alex was helping me a lot. He always said, you speak Spanish. Like, he was not having that I wasn't speaking Spanish. When you say a whole lot and be able to have a small conversation, they help you with the rest. Or I ask, because I'll say it and they'll tell you how to say it the other way. So that's number one. The other thing, too, is you're not going to get better if you don't speak it. If you speak it, you get better. You just, I felt like in 6 days, my Spanish improved tremendously. Another reason why you understand it, but you might not be able to speak it, you understand it because you're a smart person. What you're doing is, it's all context, isn't it? Where are we? Are we in a restaurant? We're in a taxi. We're looking at that building. Okay, I heard 5 words that I know pretty well. That I'm concluding that they're asking me about the grass in the front of that building. I'm concluding that they're asking me, they said comunar, caminar, or caminaro, to walk. Okay, I get it. Like, I do you, tú eres. Like, I'm listening for key words. I'm listening for key phrases, and then I know the rest. So I don't have to know every word. I know basically words and I know expressions. I look at surroundings. You're gonna, what I'm telling you, you're gonna do naturally. You're gonna do naturally. It's not even something that I got some new information that you don't know. You're gonna do it naturally. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's fun and it's exciting. And when you get it wrong, you just laugh and giggle, and they do too, and they love it. They love it, and they'll help you. They really want to. Now they want to talk to you because now you're a foreigner, but you know the language a little bit. So they feel like you cooler. So now they want to tell you things and talk to you. That language is a camaraderie. That language it brings you closer to the people, and it helps you with your Spanish. I do truly believe that you could not take a Spanish class. I believe this. I know people are doing it. I don't know people, but I know I've seen it. I'm sure on YouTube people said it. And you could put yourself in a Spanish-speaking country, and you will learn Spanish. Stay there for 6 months, especially a year. And if you want to, because you can go, I know that people always say there's a lot of foreigners that live in the DR, that live in Colombia. I've heard them. When I was on the line coming here, we was in customs. It was the two brothers from the States. They both said they didn't speak Spanish because I heard them talking to each other. And one was actually living there. He come every 3 months until he's moving stuff. Surely he's like, nah. Like he was like, nah. I ain't really interested. I was like, yo, man, no, me neither. Because I know what they going for. So they don't need no language skills on that. What they doing, okay? First of all, but so you could live in a Spanish country and never learn language. But if you are interested, like, oh my God, I really want to learn this language. I really want to learn this language, and you maybe studied, took a couple of courses, like program, or you study on your own, you gonna learn it because you gonna listen, you gonna hear, you gonna keep asking questions. I don't care if they get upset. Nobody ever does. I just keep going. I don't care if other people are around, like when I'm on a tour. You can tell other people don't care how to say that. When we were on the tour, and Chris or Alex, Chris, I was mostly with Chris though, and he would say, this is called a boca grande. Boca grande means big mouth. Like I'm think, boca grande. Boca, how he said it. I say it after. I do it. Boca grande, boca grande. Baru, baru. Like I make sure I repeat it on the spot. And then I ask again if I forgot how to say. I'd be like, so, and I can tell sometimes, he had other things to do. I was like, anyway, I'll pay my money. You're going to tell me how to say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will not be doing that. So, like, I'm in it. I'm on it. I don't sit there and act like I don't speak Spanish or that I don't know enough to know what you're saying, or I don't do that. I'm here. I'm wanting to learn. Sometimes that's all you could do. If you're in a country that speaks the language and you like the language and you're in there for 6 days, then you're going to have 6 days more of knowledge and wisdom of that language and that culture than you would have if you never went. Why? So don't come and not speak the 5 words you know. If you know if you know 5 palabras, then you need to be like, speaking. Hablamos, speaking, hablamos all the day. New terms, especially from one country to another. It was like the sugarcane juice. That's what I called it. So I said, is it sucra? Is it sucra jugo or jugo de sucra? And he's like, no, it's actually cana de sucra. So cane of the sugar, which makes so much sense. And then you can say jugo if you want to. But it's just these little things, right? That it helps y'all. Like, so I'm in all of it. Like I am a very curious person, I've discovered. I love to learn, and I want to come back and be able to pronounce some things and say I learned something new. David says, thanks for coming to my country. Oh, that is so wonderful, David Martinez. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Oh, cities of Colombia. Yes, that's true. Much more cities. Yes, I do. I'm going to visit. Yes, I'm going to visit more. I'm in Cartagena, but I do need to visit. I want to visit more cities in your country. And so thank you so much. Muchas gracias, hermano. That's another thing. Same thing I say if I'm in the States and I be like, when I see a black man and I need to get attention, like to ask you a question, I always say, hey brother, I don't care if they from the hood, I don't care if they pants are sagging, I don't care if the pantalones is on the floor, honey. I don't care. I don't care if they got a suit. I don't care what. If you black, I'm a brother. Guess what? When I come to this country in Colombia, hermano, ven acá. They love it. They know hermano, brother. Same thing with sisters. Hermana, muchas gracias, hermana. Oh, I say it all the time, sister. They know what they love it. That helps already. You letting them know I'm like you, we both negra or negro. They say it to you. So like I said, when I was on La Playa Blanca, the hermanos, I would always say, we same cola, always say cola, same. They love to they fascinated that you look like that, but you talk English. Like they love that. They love that. They love it. And so they say the same thing. Let me tell you when they really say it. Like I mean, my little get over. So let's say you trying to negotiate because you want that bag, you want that hat. So you negotiate with the hermano, with the brother, con hermano. And then you try to go down too far. He'd be like, hermana, we the same color, same. Like, why you giving me a hard time? We both black. Like, why you giving me a hard time? Like, they do that a lot. Like, it could be a get over, or it could be like, oh yeah, to make you feel a little sorry. But the fact is, it's kind of like true. I don't try to talk. I personally don't. In the beginning, everything they asked for, I was giving them. Like, I know already I paid. How silly was I? I just wanted to be. So he was like somebody came around selling chips, and he had all these other barbecue chips. I was like, no. I said, no, hermano, yo tengo papas fritos natural. He was like, oh, so he found them. That's what they said. I learned that because when I went to the tienda, I asked her for papas fritos, and she knew what I was talking about. And she said, basically, tú eres natural? And I was like, sí. And it says natural on them, right? So I said, ¿cuánta es? How much? He says, 10 pesos. Like he robbed me, no doubt about it. 10 pesos, yeah. So, well, let me see, 10 pesos. I have to convert that. But first of all, you're going to pay more. If you say, oh, no, now 10 pesos, then it's like, they will change the price. Same thing with the massage. I paid for it was really about 40-minute massage. I paid 80,000 pesos. 80,000 pesos. So I'll put this way, 100,000 pesos is roughly 30 American dollars. So 80, let's say it's about 20 American dollars. I could have said to her 50,000 pesos, 60,000. She would have took it. So I mostly don't talk down. But after a while, when you want souvenirs and you want stuff and you realize that you just paid for a bracelet and the woman that's sitting next to you just got, you paid $50 for the bracelet, 50,000 pesos, and she just paid 25, and he just gave it to this is what Alex said. They expect you, let me get us, you know what I need, y'all, I need my fan. They expect you to negotiate a bit. So it's not wrong to do it, but it's nice if you know, hold on, this is very serious, because I'm about to fall out in here. No, because this Cartagena heat ain't no joke. Okay, we got to look for it together. So yeah, so anyway, I really suggest that if you know some phrases or you know some stuff, do your best to learn. Come in here and speak it and even learn more. It'll be highly appreciated. Let's see why I don't have, here we go. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! That humidity ain't no joke. And like I said, air conditioning only in the bedroom. Maybe we'll go there. Let's go in the bedroom. We don't need to be torturing ourselves like this. I'm a G. I don't need nothing else. I don't need this. I need that. Yeah, but you do. So, and we put on the fan. Life in Cartagena. And let me cut off this light too, so. Yeah, so yeah. So it's fun, it's exciting. I love being here. I'm very thankful. I would come, a lot of people say, would you visit again? I would definitely visit again. It's just the only thing is, I don't know when, because I got so much to do. So many other countries that I like to visit. So, we'll just have to see. Okay, let's see who's on. Lisa, loving the yellow. Have a safe travel. Thank you. Yes, I'm always in zone 6. Yes, Beverly, right? My daughter's boyfriend is Mexican and his parents don't speak English, so I need to learn Spanish. Oh, that's going to be good. Yes. Born in Haiti. Rio, yes. Came in America at 9. My English is on point. Learning Spanish would be a win. Absolutely. Got 2 languages down. That's wonderful. Yeah. So you will learn. You will learn. You will learn if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Because some people, it's just a trip. It's just a trip. And that's, like I said, I'm not judging nobody's travel. That you don't have to learn, but it's funny that I felt like I needed to learn a language or some part of the language before I went to a country. It wasn't until my girl said it, which helped me at the same time. She's like, wow, I never feel like when I think about going to a country that I need to learn the language. And I feel that. Like, she's right. Don't let that stop you. It's just funny that my mind is kind of was and still a little programmed that I kind of want to. I feel left out. I don't want to feel left out. I feel left out not being able to communicate. I love it. I just love it. It's just, I didn't know I would love languages so much, but I do. And I love that I can communicate, and I love seeing, I mean, these is a great amount of black people, well, all of them that speak Spanish. And there's a lot of black people around the world that speak Spanish. And I just, one day, y'all, I'm gonna be fluent. One day. And I just feel like for me, learning at home in the class was great. Like the Spanish immersion program in the DR, fabulous. Life on Island, fabulous program. Absolutely loved it. And that really gave me the confidence to go into other countries. So you'll know my next country is Peru, because I already said it. And I feel way more confident going into Peru. But this time, because I got to January, I'm really going to brush up. Like, I need to know how to count to 20 after once they do say, like, I forget. So I got to learn my numbers. I learn, when you travel, you learn what you need to learn. What I need to learn is the numbers. Get the numbers down more. And also just brush up on my name is, thank you, mucho gusto, nice to meet you, like all of that stuff. Just kind of brush up on it. And also, I think that's it. The food, I'm good, like all of that. Yeah, just go a little deeper too. When I know that if I want to know about the Afro-Peruvian presence, then learn how to say that. Everything that I want to ask them that I would ask them in English, this is what I'm gonna do now before I go to my next trip. I'm gonna learn how to say it in Spanish around the subject that I want to know about. I'm gonna study that. You know, that's why a lot of people learn Spanish, and sometimes when they study, they want to become medical translators in like medical settings to translate. They learn Spanish from that perspective, on how to translate. You'd be a translator in a hospital. So it's kind of certain things. So like I'm gonna start like at least going from that approach. What are you interested in? Historia, okay? So, okay, you know that word now. Like, what do you want? Do you have your masculine and feminine down? You know, little things like that. And then also know that I have to say that DR helped me so much, even the 2 months, that I have a working kind of grammar to go with, and that helps. So study and do your Spanish, because it's so much fun. I love Spanish. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The Vista in Cartagena, me gustaría oh, okay. Well, first of all, bienvenidos, David, for coming to the channel. Hello, Queen and everyone. Hey, Precious. So let me see if it is in visiting Cartagena. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll read it again. But yes, y'all. So I hope, and that's another thing. I want to learn Spanish fluently because I want to talk to people like David Martinez. I want to have more people come to mi canal. So that I could, you know, entonces yo tengo mucho español on mi canal. I want to talk a lot of Spanish here, so, or have my own Spanish channel. Have goals, y'all. What's your goals? You know what? When you look at couples, you'll be like goals, or you look at somebody that look young for their age, or look at goals. I mean, those are cute and all that. And I know maybe people are playing, but what really are your goals? Because I feel like you gotta have goals. And if your goal is to have a Spanish-speaking channel or speak Spanish fluently or any other language, go for it. Life is exciting. I think when you get my age, like you start seeing life in a different way. And you have this attitude. I have this attitude that says, if not now, then when? It's like I feel free. And also traveling solo, let me say this. not being a company. I remember like when I was married, I'm going to be going back and forth. I like the room, but I like outside too. When I was married, I remember that I felt like, just in a relationship wise, I felt like I depended on my ex a lot. Not even that he spoke another language, which he certainly did not, but like, it was like I had to, when talking to people, sometimes, okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to get this on. Sometimes I felt like I had to share space with him. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but yeah, like I had to share space with him. Now I can answer for myself or have my own part of talking, or it's just more exciting. So for the solo traveler to ask me that question about safety, let me go back to it. I think it's very safe. It's as safe as going to any place. Don't think, it's people are people. So the way you have to keep your antennas up when you travel from one state to another in the U.S., it's the same way traveling anywhere else. I don't think it's less safe. Now, I wouldn't like, I don't, if the locals tell me it's a festival and you might want to be really careful, I would be careful. You know, what the locals say, don't go down here, don't take these kind of taxis. See, I'm going to listen. I'm not going to be that person to be like, I heard other people said it was cool. I'll give you an example, too. There was one of the young ladies that was on the trip. She actually was here in August, and she was staying, vacation time, probably 6, 7 days. So she came back again and did it again. So she's here now. So somebody said, I wonder if there's high crime rate in Colombia. And she was like, no, we had somebody local, I don't think it was a driver. We drove through the hood and everything, drove through the hood, and we was perfectly safe. Nobody bothered us, nothing. I would not think it's unsafe to be in Colombia. Well, see, now I think that's naive. I know for a fact that there's hoods and you was in a car and you had an American passport too, but you was in a car, and if you got out for a while, go back at night by yourself. Your ass might get robbed. So I would not, I told her, I said, well, no, I wouldn't say, I said, that's hard to, for one time you travel through the hood. I said, there's gotta be crime. There's crime everywhere. People are poor, period. So then when I talked to Alex, he was like, yeah, during the festival time, yeah, people be getting knocked up. Of course they're going, the foreigner, they're going to dig in your pocket, they're going to pickpocket. They do that in Times Square too, or they used to. You know what I'm saying? They did it in places in New York too. So the idea that a country doesn't have crime, that the black people mostly are struggling, don't go thinking that you can just ride up in neighborhoods because somebody else did it and you're not going to have a problem. I would listen to and ask the locals where they go. They know. Like that is, if I could just give that advice, that would be, do not be naive. Like, don't go in a hood by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why are you there? Because that's what the cops going to ask you. They going to think you're there to buy some drugs, or you there for some other reason. Why would you be there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to hang unless you're just super adventurous, then you go do your thing. But I think if you're concerned about safety, then you have to make sure you're safe. And you have to put yourself in situations that bring upon safety. That's what I believe on that. Tell me how you agree or not. Morning, Gypsy. Oh, that's what you said. I have great energy. God bless me. Thank you, David. Yes, I did visit Palenque. Yes, I did. See. Yes, yo visites Palenque. Yes, it was. I loved it. Me gusta. Me gusta Palenque. Mi corazón muy abierto, like open. Like it was hard. Yeah, it opened my heart. Palenque made me cry. Like my heart was so open. So, muchas gracias. Thank you for asking. Yes, hola. Thank you for your wonderful, Miss Racy. You don't know the donation you gave me. I just want to say thank you. And all the ladies that gave me the donations on the Cash App, I want to say thank you. It was Solomon Temple, brother, and it was 2 other queens, and I just want to make sure you know I see you. So, yeah, it is great. Traveling is fun. It's a bug. Like people say a bug, the traveling bug. Ooh, it's a bug. And you will catch it. Oh, yes. I love you for that. Thank you, Queen. It's a bug. It's a bug. Like I tell you, why does this happen all the time? Every time I'm actually on one vacation and we're getting closer to the end, or maybe sometimes it's not even the closest. I get there in the first week or the first 3 days, I'm online looking for another one. Let me tell you what I did recently. I want to ask you ladies, are you doing this? And you'll tell me how that works for you, because I'm very new to this. So you know that each airline usually has a frequent flyer program. Make sure you sign up for it. And every time when you go to check in, or like I had to check in for my flight, they're going to ask you for that number. and that number really helps. Ladies, have any of you, some of you more experienced travelers than me, how does that frequent flyer work? Have you noticed that the gaining those miles got you like maybe another ticket? I noticed just being part of the program, like I said, I didn't have to pay, I think it was part of the program. I didn't have to pay for my luggage, my one bag traveling. Ladies, anybody in frequent flyer programs? Another day I want to ask a question. Would you recommend that I do frequent flyer programs for sign up? Because it's free to sign up. For all the airlines that I would travel most on, like United, when I go to the DR, I mostly do United. But lately I've been doing American for a lot of other stuff. What do y'all suggest? And has anybody used it successfully? And what's some of the benefits you found? Like, I want to know. And this helps us all, right? Hola, Miss Racy. It's Lola. See you in the group. Yes, Lola. Oh, Lola, I didn't know you was Egyptian. That's good to know. Precious says we sign up for them all, and you can use the same number when you're renting a car and hotels. You get a huge discount. Ooh, girl, thank you. See, that's the kind of stuff I want to know. Thanks, Queen. Anybody else on the frequent flyer programs? Thank you for that tip. See, that helped me a lot. Things that I should know and things that would be good. And my phone is doing that blanking out again. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So this is hopefully that, this is informative for many of us. I try to share as much as I can, but I'm also learning, and we're all learning together. Hola, Lisa. Yes. See you in the group. Yes. Oh, to Lola. Lola. She says, see you in the group. So, ladies, yeah, learn. But a lot of travelers, and I think all the travelers on this live stream and the ones that are going to watch on the recording, they could tell you learn as you go. There's some things you just get better at. Like all that packing, everybody's like, oh, you got everything in your bag? Like, how, honey, that's trial and error. I got down to the shoes. The only shoes I didn't wear, I had one pair of flip-flops. You're going to need flip-flops. You're going to the beach. One pair of flip-flops, one pair of so-called nice sandals that were like a flip-flop but nicer, and then these sandals right here that I wear, and I wore all of them, the flip-flops, the other sandals, and then, of course, these are my number one traveling. And then I brought a pair of sneakers. No, I didn't wear the sneakers, but I think a pair of sneakers is always good to bring with you. But I used to be overpacked. I felt like all the clothes, even though my bag feels heavy, it's close to 50 pounds. Well, it was 37. It was 37 pounds when I came, so it's not close to 50, but it's close enough. But all the stuff that I brought, I used. Every single thing that I brought, I used. So that's another absolutely wonderful thing. And so I like that. I might have had one or two items more than I needed, but one or two is better than 5, 6, or 7, because I've had that too. So let me just say, you get better. You get better at it. And so, yeah, I'm very excited. So the next country is Peru. But I don't like to tell you next countries until I get it all. I didn't buy it, so it ain't happening until I buy it, right? So pray for me, y'all. I really, really want to go. When I get home and settle, I could figure out how it's all going to be done. The Airbnb, the actual trip. I know where I want to go. It's called Inca. It's not Inca. It's Ica, because the Peruvian women told me about it. The women that are here in the Airbnb. But the specific country is El Carmen. So El Carmen. I think I said it better that time. What time is the business class tomorrow? The business class is from 1 to 3, and you know that our regular class is from 10 to 11. Beverly, okay, great question. And then the next day we do the Sunday school. We do Sunday school, and we start that the Sunday for 30 minutes. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great because we're gonna get back on. We were doing great, y'all. So yeah. So yes, it's I don't know why my screen only since I've been here, but we'll see if it's gonna be a problem. Just keeps blanking out or darkening. It's like I have it on timer or something. That's never happened before. But anyway, it's okay. So yes, ladies, go get out in the world. I'm going to my beloved Peru. I read so much about Peru. Oh, the way they doing black people there. The way they doing black people there is just, it's not cool at all. So I am going to Peru. I feel like for me as a person, like I said, Peru made me want to learn Spanish. Susanna Baca changed. She brought the Afro Latino experience and the struggle of that to the forefront. I feel like I'm going to the motherland. Like I feel like I'm going to the motherland of Latin America for me, because Peru really started my whole interest. I found Susanna Baca years ago. I think it was in the 90s, and it wasn't me. It was my good friend at the time, Jamila, who was studying Spanish and going to Cuba and doing Spanish immersion programs, just traveling around Latin America, living in Guatemala, living in Mexico. Like I was, and she was like, she would bring world music to me. And she brought some music by Susanna Baca, and it was always about black or about woman. And I was like, who is this? And I remember Susanna Baca, there was a free concert they would do in the park in the Bay Area, California, and Susanna Baca was there. And now I don't even, yes, I was there for the Susanna Baca, and everybody was like, I mean, it was so far away I couldn't even see her, but I mean, at least I was in the same, I would say, building, but park. And she changed my life. Negra Prensutosa, one of my favorita I know cantante, singing or cantanto or cantan. How you say singing or song? I forget. But anyway, one of my favorite songs. Also Maria Lando, like Peru. You don't understand. Like this is huge for me, going to Peru. It's like when I go to Africa. That's how I feel. And after Peru, I don't know. It's something I wanted to tell you before I go. People say to me, well, why not? What about Brazil? What about Puerto Rico? What about this other place? What about Costa Rica? It's not, when I say I don't feel it, let me say I'm not insulting your country, and I'm not insulting. When I say I don't feel it, I don't feel it's the next place. Like, I got to feel the next place. I feel like the next place, like I said yesterday, only comes after I go to the first place. It's like it's purposeful. You might not see it. It might not feel like it's rhyme or reason because I don't schedule things because I don't know it. I asked the universe and they told me you're ready for Peru now. It's Peru. Peru is now. You got to go to Peru. So that's how I do it. I go by what spirit tells me is next, and Peru is next, y'all. We are going to Peru, and like I said, after that I don't know. I already know that that's January. That's going into February. So I don't know if I'll do another one in February, but I got March. March is Ghana, and that's why when I get back to the States, we're going to start promoting the Ghana trip because we need to get to Ghana, y'all. So Ghana and then Morocco is definitely for sure. I paid for the whole bit. That's in April. March would be Ghana, and March is also going to be South Carolina. I'm doing that herbal class in South Carolina. But there might be between the Peru and the Ghana, there may be one more trip, and I don't know what it's going to be or how it's going to be, but it's going to be black. We know that for sure. So, yes, I always overpack. I can get better. Yeah, I still can get better. Maine says, see you in Ghana. I'll be staying in Kumasi. Okay, so Maine, now what month again are you going to Ghana? When are you going to be there in March as well? So let me know. I know, yo, when I go to continent, that's just going to blow my mind. I already know. Like, I don't know. I don't know anything. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, I'll see you there. Yeah, first time, is this your first time, sis? Going to Ghana or going to the continent? Which one? Or and either or both? I don't even know. Like, I would say, oh, my God, when I go to Ghana, it's going to be, I know it's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be live. Yes, it is. Okay, congratulations. Felicidades. Felicidades, queen. All right. I love y'all. It is all good. I got a few minutes. I'm going to go around. Oh, first time in Motherland. Congratulations. Yay. Felicidades. Yay. Yes. Oh, Spirit Flower, you've been twice. Oh, my gosh. Did you love it? How was it? Was it just amazing? Tell me your experience, Spirit Flower. I want to know. You are going to flip. Ghana is amazing. Yeah. All them people that's black and look like me. Oh, my God. I'm going to so love it. I gotta go get me some. Now I gotta go learn I gotta learn some new words because I want to know some words. Amazing. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm feeling it. I feel like all this is gearing me up for the motherland for real. So I'm obsessed. Oh yes. Okay, so you keep going. Okay, would you live there? I'm learning Twi. Yay, that's smart. Good. Trying to get back for a third time, girl. That sound okay. I'm with you. All right, y'all. So once I go to Africa, I probably will never want to go anywhere else again. I can see that. That's probably why I'm getting all my Latin America out right now. So when I go to Africa, I'll just be like, okay, y'all, we're going to park it here for a while. We're going to be chilling. Let me show you my outfit. Let me show you my outfit of the day. Then I'm going to go to the tienda and get some fruit, or even go to Olympico, which is a supermercado. But them lines be long. But anyway, it's okay. I have a colleague who built a beautiful 7-bedroom house there. See, that sounds cool. Yeah, Ghana is where it's at, and I'm all about it. I'm ready for it, y'all. Let me see if y'all could even, y'all can't even, how did I do this before? Y'all could used to see my outfit. Let's see. And I don't know, this dang thing, like the keeps timing out. Oh, Lord. You're not gonna be able to see it, but maybe you'll see it from me. And so yes, I'm doing the 2 prints. So I'm wearing the, because, see, I'm getting the black screen. Printed pants, and I rolled up the bottom with my nice sandals, and I'm wearing the top to the dress, because the dress is kind of form-fitting and it's a little warped, so I want to be able, and I feel these pants are super duper casual. That's my new thing, and it's just perfect for traveling. I traveled with these pants on my way there, and they worked out so well. So yes, yes. What you learn in this trip? What did I learn? I learned that there are a tremendous amount of yo aprendo mucho Afro-Colombian gentes in Cartagena. Yo aprendo that Afro-Colombians built the wall, like El Muro, you might say it differently. I learned that there are black people. Yo aprendo mucho negro gentes, again, in Colombia. And that made me feel good. Yo estoy feliz. I feel happy to know that information. So that is enough. Because I did not know that before. I did not know that. Yes, cute outfit, look comfortable, so pretty, bonita, perfect for travel, comfy but stylish. Sheer Flower, you got it. Good morning, Lisa. I love the outfit. Yes, yes, yo aprende. Thank you. Mucho de la gente negra. Muchas gracias. Yo aprende mucho de la gente negra. Muchas gracias. Look very. Thank you. Yes, comfortable and stylish is what I was going for. It's like I watch people travel and I'll be like, I want that comfortable, stylish look, but I want it Afrocentric. So I was looking at today, I was like, girl, you are kind of mastering, yo. Like I feel like this, and this is why I really want you to join my classes. And somebody was asking about the courses. We start our second, Are You Leaving Money on the Table? Our business course is Saturday, actually from 1 to 3 p.m., 2 hours live, and it's going to be dope. We also are still, yesterday was the last day. No, today is the last day, actually, to join the current intensive called Creative Journey, 21-day intensive. You have to join. It is amazing. It's fabulous. I hope you join. And what I want to say about all of that, and then we have this thing called Sunday, where we have one thing we focus on. That class is master class, 3 Sundays, and then 1 week in those 3 Sundays, we do a whole week. I come for 15 minutes and we talk about and remind you about the day. And what I would say to that is, like, I feel like, y'all, you think of something, you put it out there, and now it's happening. For days as I traveled and saying like, oh my God, I like to travel chic, not with, because back in the day, I was like leggings or jeans, but you could do leggings chic too. Jeans, whatever, just not now. Like, I want to still be casual, but I want to be chic, and I still want to show my own personality. And to see myself looking like what I wanted to look like. Do you understand? Because that was your vision. You saw it. I was watching those Palenque videos on YouTube, and now I'm that front wall, in front of that wall, and then in front of it. That's some freaky, I can't explain what that feels like. That wall in Palenque that says Black Lives Matter. Seeing the dancers and then dancing on the same floor that you saw the people dance on. Y'all get how deep? I mean, DR was like, I didn't know, I didn't have a dream about DR, but I'm so glad I did, because I actually love it, right? I didn't have a dream about Sapelo Island, like, oh my God. I didn't even have a dream about Trinidad and Tobago, not even Tobago, which was new, and I loved it when I got there, but it wasn't no, like I thought about it. But see, Spirit will get you, and you have asked for it in another way. Things come to you whether you remember you asked or not. But when you know you did, woo, when you know you asked for that, when you know you watched that, when you know you saw yourself there, and now you're there, I don't even know what to say. And then I didn't know about the wall city, the clock tower. I didn't know about Cartagena was the port. Like I was still, y'all, I was coming to see Palenque. I was going to Palenque. About all the stuff, and then I get all that stuff in the Baru Islands, the island of Baru, and yeah, okay. So yeah, we manifestation is a beautiful thing. Yes. Perfect Spanish. Thank you. Muchas gracias, David. Muchas gracias. So yes, y'all. All right. So I've been on. Now I got to go to recharge the phone. Let me go to the store. I need, yo necesito las frutas. Yo necesito la choza, which papaya. Let me see what else. Banana or ganeo. What else am I gonna get? Just stuff like that. Just some, not too much, because I don't sandia, which I don't say sandia, watermelon in Colombia. I keep forgetting the name you use for watermelon in Colombia, but it's not sandia, but sandia in DR. I'm gonna get some for now. And yeah, the lechosa, and that's it. And banana, or we say ganeo. What do you say for bananas here? Because we say ganeo in the DR. Papaya, okay, let's see. Papaya, manzana, okay, manzana is apples, right? Mango, love mango. Piña is pineapple. Coco is coconut, or coconuts, yes. Banano, muchas gracias. I love David. I love you, David. Me gusta, David. David, yes. Okay, banano. Okay, banano. In the República Dominicana, they say ganeo, which is really referencing the place in Africa called Guinea. Ganeo. So banano. That's excellent. Muchas gracias. All right, y'all. You know I love y'all. I will see y'all probably at the airport. I'm going to go get some of this sun, and I'll be sweating and having my little sauna while I walk down the street, down the calle. I'm going to the tienda. No, I'm going to supermercado called Olímpico, and it's right next door to this wonderful place that I live. Love it. Okay. I said live, didn't I? Freudian slip there. All right, ladies, I love you, and I'll see you at the airport. Peace and blessings.